One more question I have, and I'm going to look on my Facebook here real quick just to see if we had any other questions on here. I think we have. Actually, funny tryout story for everybody here, and this goes to if you don't make a team at whatever age, mites, squirts, peewees, bantams, midgets, whatever, even juniors. Matt Molson, who I played with at Cornell, got cut from a junior team. He played a lot of years in the NHL, has made a lot of money playing in the NHL. But I know if you listen to the podcast, actually our podcast that just came out this week was with a coach that I had. His name was Stan Stiopkin, crazy Russian coach that did a lot of things differently. And we had a tryout, and there's not a chance he would be able to get away with this nowadays. But he had a tryout where he basically picked everybody on the team except for one spot. And that one spot, he had two kids come on the ice and basically do one-on-one drills against each other to finalize that one spot on the team. And the crazy part about that tryout is that one person who got the last spot on the team, and I was looking through it, there's 9 kids that played Division I hockey coming from that team that I played for. And the last one that made it, his name was Mike Brown. 2 years later, he ended up at the National Team Development Program. The next year after that, he played at the University of Michigan, played 2 years there, and then signed an NHL contract and played in the NHL. And he was actually the only player from that team that played NHL games, which is just, it's absolutely crazy. But it just kind of goes to show you, tryouts are not, I mean, it's not the end of the road. Even at juniors, like I said, even at bantam, midget hockey, if you end up not making a team, how are you going to see that? It's a little bit of adversity. Are you going to see that as, oh, I got screwed? Are you going to see that as, oh, I'm better than people? Whatever it is, work harder, be better. And if you're a parent, I know there's parents out here, I think that's a really important question. Am I going to sit here and say that youth hockey at times isn't political? Absolutely not, because it is in certain spots. But at the end of the day, I think your reaction to being cut as a player and as a parent is really, really important, even from a life standpoint, because that's a set of adversity and it's not the end of the road. I've been cut plenty of times before in my hockey career and have been able to do some pretty good things. And a lot of people that I know, a lot of kids that I know have been cut before or traded or released or whatever it may be. And they've gone on to do really different things too. So don't be discouraged. Again, Mikey Brown was the last pick on our team, and he was the kid that made it the farthest. There's so much more developing to do. There's so much more growing to do, and Mikey was probably the hardest working guy on our team, and that's the reason why he ended up where he did, even though he wasn't, from a talent standpoint, where everybody else was at 14, 15 years old.